Welcome to the Madness Table. I'm Andrew, along with Brendan, Will, and Sam, and this week we are brought to you by the 2007 masterpiece, I'm Not There, a Bob Dylan biopic that, I shit you not, starred Cate Blanchett as Bob Dylan. Anyway, there is a lot going on here at the Madness Table. If you have questions like, why would they do that, hop onto our Discord. We are there for you. We got banter. We have funny pictures. We have memes. We have jokes that shouldn't be allowed. Just like Cate Blanchett playing Bob Dylan in a serious movie. Like, I haven't heard a casting like that since they said Ray Fiennes was going to play Michael Jackson. I mean, what were these people thinking? Anyway, you can pop onto our email address at themadnesstable@gmail.com. That's themadnesstable@gmail.com. It's a great way to get questions to us directly for our bonus action episodes. You can also hop by our coffee page. That's coffee spelled KOFI. If they can fund a movie where Cate Blanchett, like Galadriel herself, is playing Bob Dylan, can I not get $10 so I can be a stay-at-home father? Anyway, so if you would like to rate or review us, I would love that. And people did not love the fact that they had Cate Blanchett playing Bob Dylan in the 2007 movie I'm Not There. Anyway, have a great day, and we'll see you when Will starts the intro. See you guys later.
Thank you all, and good on you for trying, Cate Blanchett. Haven't seen it personally. Hope it was good for you.
I'm gonna have to watch it now.
Yep.
It's okay. I heard Chris Pratt's gonna play David Bowie next.
I would rather die.
Yeah.
See Chris Pratt play David Bowie.
I feel like, as much as I don't like him, Timothée Chalamet would be a far better fit for that, just body-wise.
Yeah,
but Chris Pratt plays everybody, Will.
He had his...
He's great.
Mind. We're not going to go there, because I have many things wrong with this. But anyways...
Just move on.
Moving on. The bubble's been popped. Now I'm upset. Anyways...
Be upset that we killed your demon lord.
No, I'm super enthused because for everybody at home, they got to level up and they are just a handful of XP away from being able to level up again. So we're not even going to go further until we talk about the level ups because that's what everybody dies to know. So who would like to volunteer first and tell us all about their level 12 character?
I would gladly go first.
All right, Sam.
Scylla gets a third attack.
Jesus Christ.
So that's
okay.
really
Hey, good
for me.
Good. Yeah. You saw Yeenoghu do it enough times to you that you're like, you know what?
She
I'm
learned
gonna
it.
do that now.
Yeah,
I learned it from you, Dad.
Seuss inspired you to get that third attack in, and after you killed Yeenoghu, you were like, I could just do that every time.
Yeah, I could just keep doing this.
Keep doing it.
Why have I been limiting myself to 2 strikes?
Weird.
Yep.
That's great.
All right. So just, hey, you know what? That's great because you're dishing out like almost 30 plus points a hit now. You were pretty much on par with Yeenoghu there for dishing it out. Brendan, let's have you go next.
Yeah. So Sephel is nice and simple. Just kept going with the 12th level wizard now. And I figured because he gets punched so much and so hard that I was just going to keep increasing my pool of weirdly not undead hit points. So I took the tough feat.
Nice. Nobon's gonna love you for that.
Yeah. More to love. More to beat.
Yep. Any new spells? Any new spell levels that you want to talk about or anything like
nothing on there.
Okay.
Because I'm dumb and forgot to add new spells when I leveled up. So we'll...
Wow.
Ask me again next time. Hey,
He's just a wizard, guys. He doesn't do it.
Yeah, it's not like his thing.
I was in the throes of we had just killed a demon lord. I'm sorry. But no new spell levels. I'll just get another spell. So we'll circle on that later.
Cool. Andrew, tell me about level 12.
I'll tell you what, level 12 is great. I'm just going to say this out loud right now before we start the episode. The first rest we take, I am re-attuning to the amulet of health. Turns out having more than double the amount of my base hit points is good. Crazy. Hey, Will, can I take a feat from the Planescape book they released a few years ago? A year ago?
We're gonna talk about this live on air.
Yeah.
What's this feat?
I just want resistance and then a cantrip. That's all I want. That's all I want.
That's it, Will. That's not much.
Ooh. I'm gonna say yes, but you're gonna have to bargain with your buddy that gave you some magic before.
I figured we'd have a little chatty chat. Me and my dad. So.
Yeah. So we'll role play that later.
Okay.
But
cool.
I'll allow it.
Okay. Well, for the kids at home, I'll be taking a Scion on the Outer Plains feat, assuming my mind doesn't melt into a delicious jelly. Next time I speak to my boy.
Your boy.
Yikes.
Okay. Well, now that super incredibly boring section of this episode is now done, let's talk about the cool part. You have literally killed a fucking demon lord. CR24, you were 11th level. He had full hit points. I held, in my opinion, really nothing back. Some crazy rolls, and you guys all managed it. Nobody died but Andy. So, according to you guys, no big loss, right?
Yeah.
Not
crazy
really
man.
A loss at all.
Yeah, totally. Yeah. I'm hurt. I loved Andy a lot. He was cool. He was the small voice that I hear in my head screaming to get out all the time.
Yeah.
I'm glad we exercise that particular demon for you.
Yeah, right.
Hey, listen, I feel so much better now.
You're welcome.
Yeah, Scylla, you have struck down Yeenoghu. The howls and screams are gone, and you see his body beginning to melt into a sludge as you are all kind of like, I'm assuming, Seuss, like you're coming back to land. Sephel and Noban are coming back up into the main cavern. This new figure is kind of just standing on the outskirts watching what happens, but doesn't make any like moves or threatening actions. But you see Yeenoghu's body turning into this sludge and beginning to literally melt into the ground and slowly begin disappearing. Do you guys do anything before his body is gone?
As everyone approaches, Scylla stands with Caliburn kind of like held in the ground, almost like leaning on it. It is done.
Does he have anything on him worth taking?
Oh, shit. Oh, I didn't even think about it.
What's not becoming sludge, Will?
Devious fucking bastards.
Hey, we fucked up, and we didn't. We almost forgot to loot Jubilex until you were like, or the aspect, until you called us on it. I'm not doing that twice.
I was thinking it.
So his body is melting and dissipating back into the abyss, like somehow finding its way through the soil and leaving behind amongst the scattered trophies and skulls that he had strapped to his body that now kind of clank around on the floor. You see one odd-looking vial that has a blue, cloudy substance and two pieces of old-looking parchment.
It would seem that those are more your side of things, Sephel.
Is that you just saying you want me to tell you what they are?
Yes.
I believe so, yes.
All right, let's do the identify montage.
Okay. You sit down while this person is just kind of watching you do all this stuff.
I love our propensity for just like ignoring NPCs.
They'll be dead soon.
Dying.
Hey,
Nobon's just like, hey, I'm really hurting here, and then this stranger's just standing in the corner, like, I'll wait. It's okay. Do you?
Nobon's
I saw the whole
cleric.
thing happen.
He can heal
like he should
himself.
be healing me.
Do your job. I'm doing mine.
No, I will
Oh,
say,
man.
like, if we feel comfortable in this space to take like a short little rest, that would be.
Oh
great.
yeah. Also, important note: we can just re-pop up the tower and chill in there,
Yeah, that's what we
so we're not out in the open.
While y'all are doing that, I'm gonna go get this heart.
I was about to say that.
We got,
Yeah.
like, that we came here for.
The whole reason we almost got tomato pasted in this chamber
Yeah,
for.
right.
Zeus is like dripping wet from like the cave water, like sees Yeenoghu just like melting into the sludge, and then like slowly turns back towards the Garistro and like just like swing, pulls out a knife and starts like hoofing it.
What do you have? A knife. No.
Okay, so it sounds like Sephel, Nobu, and the items are going into the tower.
Yes.
I would like to accompany Seuss.
Okay. I will see this other figure. If you have no intentions of killing us inside, you are welcome to join.
Okay. You look
Can I get
over
an
at this
insight
figure.
check on that person?
Yeah, right.
Yeah, sure, go for it.
I would like one as well.
Go for it.
I don't care.
I don't care, he says. I got a 11.
11. I like how Seuss has somewhat become Andy-like in this moment.
Yeah. I
What'd you
mean,
get there, Sephel?
he really is. That is a 13.
A 13? Okay. This person doesn't look hostile, but they look intimidating as hell. You see that they have not purposefully done, but they have that, I don't know if it's still a popular hairstyle where it's like half the head was shaved, but the rest of the hair was very long. A lot of women and individuals were doing it. But it's like that. Their eyes are this golden yellow with slitted pupils, and one side of their face has this mouth that seems very serpentine-like on a human face, while the other half, and the reason why half of their like hair isn't growing, is they have this horrible, almost like Two-Face from Batman scar where it looks like their face has been clawed open. So where that smile was very kind of long and closed and very beautiful on one side, now you see sharp fang-like teeth and exposed muscle and scar tissue, almost reaching up to the eye and then kind of going over the hair. And
That's a Yuan-ti?
Correct.
Hell yeah.
And they stand about probably 5'6", very slender. They have this very long bow that they have kind of slung across their back. They have this very large quiver that you can see holds quite a few arrows. They have a long, almost leather-like coat underneath all of that, with a mixture of some mail and some other leather kind of underneath it. And they wear a kind of iron circlet about their head. And you see that they have like a ring on, and they seem to have a decent amount of gear going on.
They're a postal worker.
Yep, totally. Postal worker that enjoys the hobby of archery.
Yeah. Yeah.
You
He said
You
they
gotta
had
have
so-
hobbies, especially down here.
Yeah.
I'll blow up the image that I kind of used for this so you guys can kind of get an idea on Roll20.
Okay.
It's a bit blurry. But they've got like this white streaked hair going on. And they kind of approach, they don't really say anything at first. They are very unnerving because of their appearance. And like you can see now as they're closer, like their cloak has been, or not their cloak, but their jacket has been ripped and tears. It's clearly they've been through a number of scraps. But they come up to you and they kind of have like their hands out to their sides. They don't have anything drawn. Everything's put away. And they're like, no harm. Just coming through. Looked like there was some need for assistance. Sorry I couldn't do more. Wouldn't mind a bit of a respite if you're giving that out.
Get inside.
Did you have to phrase it like that?
You may come in.
Okay. Because also, like, we're still strangers. I get it. I'm new. This is your people.
My friends could kill you.
I'm not going to fight you on that one. It's possible. But okay. And so she kind of follows you in as you guys set up the tower. I almost said Andy. Seuss.
They're becoming one.
They are. Do you pick up Andy's knife as like you're passing by and
Yes, that. Yes, well, I would like to do that. Yeah, I pick up Andy's knife, like
Not his body, you just take the knife.
you take his knife and it looks like this old, just nasty, filth-covered, rusty, bloody knife. Looks like a very large kitchen knife. But you head over to the Garistro, and it's still semi-wedged in that hole that you had made as a dragon, so you kind of have to clamber down in, but you have enough access to the wounds that had been inflicted upon it to be able to carve in there and pull out its heart. I would only ask that you make me a survival check.
Can I assist since I'm there with him?
Yep.
Ooh,
I'll give you advantage.
baby. It's all coming up, Zeus. Alright. I appreciate the advantage, otherwise it would have gotten very interesting. That is a 21.
Okay. You go in there and you're carving open this chest. Scylla is like ripping back the ribs. You're cracking the sternum. You're getting in there. And then you guys find it. And this heart is massive. It is the size of a small trunk. So a good 3 feet by 3 feet.
Ew.
It's huge. You would estimate it probably weighs close to 100 pounds on its own. And as you're sitting there cutting the arteries and everything else that connects to it, and you're beginning to maneuver it out, in both of your hands, you swear you feel and hear like it's still beating.
Ew.
But you're not entirely sure if it actually is. However, I need you both to make wisdom saving
You
throws
mother.
against
Yes.
insanity.
Let's go.
The telltale heart. Let's go.
Ooh. Ooh.
Mm.
Ooh.
Back where I belong.
All right,
Nat
so let's.
20, bitches.
Hey, Scylla's okay.
Thank
Also, Scylla, your hunger for flesh is subsiding.
Thank God. Okay, cool.
I mean, there's so much dead guy around here. Just eat that.
Yeah. Seuss, what'd you get?
So I'm back on my bullshit. That's a 9.
That just fails. It was DC 10.
Hey.
What was the last one that you failed on?
About a month ago, I got a short termer.
So now we're looking at long term.
Yeah.
Okay, roll me a D100 and a D10, please.
A D100. D100 is 66.
Okay.
D10 is 4.
So for the next 40 hours, you all of a sudden feel these like odd tremors and tics coming over you. And for the next 40 hours, these tremors and tics that are uncontrollable impose disadvantage on attack rolls, ability checks, and saving throws that involve strength or dexterity.
Dang.
Okay.
But you do have this heart, and while you're near it, you still continue to feel like you can hear it beating. Like you can almost feel it pulse, but it's not moving. What do you guys do with it?
I should like to put it in the bag of holding, but I am concerned about its retaining its state. So something we can wrap it in.
I'm sure we could find something back in the tower.
Oh, that's a good point. There's probably a ton of stuff in there.
I mean,
Okay.
we have magic items, I think. I'm just gonna go over here and vomit, please.
We at least have like 7 attunable cloaks that we could just
True.
choose one.
That's actually a really good idea. I will wrap it in the cloak of eyeballs.
Which one?
Not the one I'm wearing.
Yeah, he's right. The one.
So the
You can-
evil, the cloak of the pudding
use
king?
the super. Actually, you know what? That's a great idea. Evil cloak, evil heart,
They'll get along.
like
Yeah.
like.
Well, you're wearing the one of the pudding king, so I'm wrapping it in the robe of eyes. It's just the standard one.
I am not. I'm wearing the normal one. You gave me both.
Oh yeah.
So
and you...
I'm wearing the normal one. So I give you back the
okay,
more
yeah.
messed up one.
We'll wrap it in the evil one and put it in the bag of
Okay.
holding.
All right. You wrap it up, and you put it in the bag of holding. Who carries the bag of holding, by the way?
Scylla.
Okay. All right. Good. All right. So you guys have your heart, and you have your demon lord's blood. I think you've only got maybe 1 or 2 more items. One definitely, which is the angel feathers. What else do you guys have on your list here?
We have to
could
get
go
the...
Grump's
sorry, go ahead,
spell
Andrew.
book. I was like, Grump's spell book is a optional but nice one.
Yeah. That was if we
Yeah.
want to go to Menzo-Brenzen.
We also have to get the devil's mushrooms that usually sprout from the footprint of a Garistro.
Right. So we have to backtrack where this guy was coming from, try to find
Yeah.
his path, pick it up from there.
And then, yeah, the feathers that are supposedly 6 different angels found in the labyrinth. Yeah.
Okay. All right. So you've got this new individual. You've set up the tower. You've got your heart in the bag of holding. What do you guys do?
It's home sweet home. Time to take a little nap.
Take a little nappy poo. You just go in. You're like, hey, "Sup, stranger," and you just fall into your cot.
Yeah. No, I will show Sephel the heart wrapped in the cloak first. We felt this was the best way to hold the heart within the bag of holding, but if you have concerns, we can perhaps find another solution.
That should be fine. The bag is in extra-dimensional space. I don't think it would decay or be harmed, but a little extra packing is never a bad idea.
Wonderful. So we'll put that back in. Who are you? And she looks at the newcomer.
I'm Netsu. Just working my way through the labyrinth. Happened to come across you. I don't mean any harm, despite what my visage might have you think. And everything about her look just feels like trouble to you guys. Like, she's been through some shit. Who knows what she's up to, but like something about her look makes her sketchy.
You said Netsu.
Yes.
Is that because you use nets?
Nope. Haven't ever used those. I'm sure it could come in handy, but I don't often get close enough for that to happen.
Your appearance is uncommon.
Yep, I do hear that a lot.
Hmm.
Even compared to you, I would say. That's not a judgment. It's just a statement.
Scylla will give her a big smile and a clap on the back. I think we have a lot in common then.
You might be amongst the first to ever have said that to me. Appreciate it all the same.
Thank you for your help.
I really didn't get to do much. You kind of had it in hand. Happy your friend is alive, though. That looked a bit rough there.
Thank you. I feel like Seuss is like standing like right behind her, just like covered in blood and holding a kitchen knife, which is like actively shaking in his hand.
Yeah.
I appreciate the assist. That was a tense moment.
Seuss, maybe we put the cutlery down.
I feel fine.
I was just gonna offer him a drink. You look a little rattled. And she's like pulling out a flask for you.
He'll like take the flask with like full shaky hand, just like
dribbling all over.
Thank you.
Yeah,
it's good to meet another traveler in these parts.
Mm-hmm. Is he okay?
He has been more like this than you would suspect.
All right.
Okay is not really a word that we use to describe any of us.
Yeah.
Sephel, could you identify this mighty blade, please? And he'll place the knife onto the pile of the potion and the 2 scrolls.
Have you established that it is a magical object?
No.
I will identify the knife for you.
Do you want to do identify for all the items as well?
Yeah, so if we're sitting tight, let's start the process. So we have what? We have 2... are these 2 scrolls? You said they were like 2 pieces of rolled parchment?
Yep, there's 2 scrolls and 1 potion along with this dagger.
Okay, I will identify the lot of them.
Okay. The potion is a potion of Cloud Giant Strength.
Ooh. Okay.
Forget that tenses transformation, eh?
Well, I still need it if I want to swing anything melee.
So we already have 1 potion of Cloud Giant Strength, so you should definitely hold on to both of those, Sephel.
Do we?
Mm-hmm. We got one with the Dragon Horde back when we got the Avaricious Avant-Garde.
Oh, hell yeah.
I'm going to say that both are with you.
Okay.
The scrolls. The first one is a scroll of Create, I believe it's Majin.
Create Majin?
It's a 7th level spell.
Holy shit.
While casting the spell, you place a vial of Quicksilver in the chest of a life-sized human doll stuffed with ash or dust. You then stitch up the doll and drip your blood on it. At the end of the casting, you tap the doll with a crystal rod, transforming it into a Majin clothed in whatever the doll was wearing. The type of Majin is chosen by you during the casting of the spell. You have a Demos, a Galvan, and a Hypnos. When the Majin appears, your hit point maximum decreases by an amount equal to the Majin's challenge rating. Only a wish spell can undo this reduction of your hit point maximum. Any Majin you create with this spell obeys your commands without question.
That's wild.
Okay. So it's kind of like a homunculus.
Kind of. I think it's
In
a
like a-
better version.
Yes. No,
Yeah.
absolutely.
It's like you're birthing someone.
Yeah.
Or making your voodoo doll real. The second scroll is a scroll of symbol, which is also a 7th level spell.
Is that symbol as in iconography or symbol as in like drums?
Instrument.
SYMBOL as in
Okay.
like an actual sigil, like a thing you can draw.
Okay.
When you cast this spell, you inscribe a harmful glyph either on a surface or within an object that can enclose to conceal the glyph. If you choose the surface, blah, 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 blah. You have the death, discord, fear, hopelessness, insanity, pain, sleep, and stunning. There's lots of options. I'm not going to go through it all because it's like a whole page worth of text, but it's a kick-ass spell.
Okay. I will look these up separately.
The dagger, I need you to make a wisdom saving throw.
Me?
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
This is like you have to be fucking insane to do it.
You can't know the power it holds.
I don't remember my last madness. I've been saving against these. Oh, fuck. That's a natural 1.
Oh, man.
For a 6.
Welcome back.
Well, you definitely fail, and because you drop into madness, you don't identify what this dagger is. But there's hella something going on with it, because you're immediately rolling on the long-term madness table.
Damn.
So roll me a D100 and a D10, please.
Okay. So it's a 37 for the D100
Okay.
and a 5 on the D10.
So for the next 50 hours,
Oh my god.
the character regards something, and this is great, because it says in parentheses, usually the source of madness, with intense revulsion, as if affected by the antipathy effect of the, the sympathy spell and the... that's right? Antipathy? Antipathy?
Yeah, sounds right.
Yeah. As that spell. So for the next 50 hours, you hate this fucking dagger. Like, it's disgusting to you in all
So
manners.
Sephel is identifying this. His, like, as he gets to the end of the casting, his head shoots back as the voices of the damned just pour from this blade into his head. And you watch him huck the thing across the floor of the tower into the closest wall.
Yes.
And it sinks into the wall.
That is the most despicable object you could have given me. Never put that in my sight again. Take it. Take it away.
Excellent. And with a extremely shaky hands, Zeus is gonna pocket the knife.
Okay.
Is it... Should we dispose of it?
No. I don't think we will.
I cannot fathom what we should do with such a heinous object. I don't have words.
I have to trust Sephel here, Zeus, that item is perhaps cursed?
I think perhaps its power is beyond him. This is no fault of mine, or the knife's. If he was stronger, he would be fine.
What the fuck?
I'm not sure what to do.
Yeah, Sephel is just like shaking with rage, and he like it's a mix of angry shaking, and his face looks like twisted. Like you're not very used to his new facial expressions yet, but it's just twisted in the most like you can't tell if he's going to yell or throw up. Like until the knife gets, I don't know if he puts it away or if he's just holding it, but like as long as it's in sight, he's not focusing on anything other than the knife, and he just has that facial expression.
Don't worry, you won't see it for a while.
All right.
I can't wait until he snaps out of this in 2 days, and he's like, "Yeah, it was a +1 dagger."
Yeah, right. It's like some rusted meat cleaver.
Yeah, it was just like Andy's soul got lodged in it, so it's just fucking like batshit now, but it's just a +1 dagger.
Yeah, -1 really.
Yeah.
Seuss, as you take the dagger,
Yes.
you definitely realize that there's some other shit going on. Like, this knife has done enough things that it has become something more. And you recall that Andy said he'd been perhaps abducted at some point in time and seen some things beyond the usual. And this might have been with him during those events. So it's not normal, that's for sure. There's something magical going on with it.
More secrets. More to know. More to see. And all the eyes on the row of eyes like snap to the dagger as he puts it into a pocket.
You can see the shadow people through all the eyes are like growing in closer near the dagger and then like disappearing, like pulling back from it. They don't like it. Something about it is unnerving to them.
No single character from this campaign is going home happy at the end. Not a single one.
I don't know why you ever thought that was an option.
You sweet summer child, you thought you were going home.
Oh, I didn't say anything about Sephel. Oh boy.
I will not try to take this item from you, Seuss. But I would recommend that if our wizard and, frankly, the perhaps stable, intelligent one within the party is seeing something amiss, that you should look within yourself and be wary.
Oh, I am always watching. I am always wary.
So if Sephel wasn't like clenched fist shaking, he'd be like, I can't fully process what was said, but she sounded like she had a good point. Until she said something about me being stable.
Yeah.
Lost me at that part. We should rest.
Yes.
I am fucked up.
Netsu, I do not believe that we did introductions. I apologize. We have fallen out of civilization. I am Scylla, and this is Sephel and Seuss. Oh, and that's Nobu.
Nobu's in the corner.
Yeah.
He's trying. He's just like self-tapping a little bit, just like, heal
It's like defibrillating himself.
Yeah, right.
Dear Lord of Beasts, save me!
Charge to 4th level. Clear.
Netsu's just like, it's all right. Don't see too many travelers around here, especially in the labyrinth. Mostly just beasts, so don't worry about hospitality. I can take care of myself.
What are you doing in the labyrinth?
Honestly, hoping to find my way out, but I've heard tell that there's a machine somewhere here in this labyrinth that has the potential to grant wishes should you find it. I don't know how true it is, but it's kind of too appealing not to go looking for it, you know?
A wishing well. I've heard of this.
That's a structure,
it
not
could
a
be.
machine.
That's a good point. I didn't really think about it.
It could
like
be
that.
a wishing machine. Have you seen any angels in your time in the labyrinth?
That's a super weirdly specific question, and yes.
Good.
Well, it's hard to say because it's yes and no.
Elaborate. Please.
It would be easier to show you.
Okay.
Have an outing for tomorrow, then. How lovely.
If
Yes, sir. Mm-hmm.
this is presuming a lot about a potential alliance, but we have... It is very important that we find these feathers, and also specific mushrooms in this labyrinth. Timasks, however you pronounce them. I should know. I'm smart. If you can help us,
clearly.
if you can help us find them, we have an item that could lead us to the machine.
Make a persuasion check at advantage, please. Nope,
help?
you did the talking. I'm gonna make you do that.
Fuck.
Scylla's like giving her a massage. Helping like
She's like,
means
no,
it.
I'm good,
He
thanks.
really
I
means
appreciate that. You are really strong.
Yeah, it's like
my
hurting.
shoulders are
Okay.
hurting.
I rolled a 16 and a 17, so total
Okay.
that's an 18.
Hey.
The non-scarred part of her face is kind of seemed to be pondering the question. The side that has been very scarred and damaged, it seems to just kind of be like staring at you very intently because part of her like eyelid has been pulled down before it just turns into the scarred flesh and the exposed jaw. But they go, you wouldn't double cross me. Like, if we find this machine, you would let me have my wish, right?
What would you wish for?
That's a good question.
If it is utter destruction, then likely no.
No. It's weird. You all are the only ones that haven't tried to kill me. And I say that only because of what I am and how I look. Most people scream and run and...
Women are treated differently.
Wow. Wow.
She looks at you and she's like, amen.
No, let me save you
The
the
pay
trouble.
is fucking atrocious, and that needs to be solved right now, along with many other bodily autonomy rights. But we're autonomous rights. But we're going to talk about that later.
We
for
get
sure.
an electrum and a
Yeah, we
half to
will.
the gold piece. I will save you the... I was an Illithid 3 days ago. 4. Time is weird. We don't presume anything based on race or appearance. So as long as you're not a dick, and if you're doing us a favor, we will treat you in kind if we have the time and resources.
I know the hour and manner of your death.
That's fucked.
Zeus has fully launched into Andy territory, and I'm loving it.
He was not like this 3 days ago.
Yes, and yet we accept him.
The patience is getting thinner.
Yeah, for now.
My body has been broken and reknit too many times.
Jeez.
I think you guys are all right, and
that's your mistake.
That's what you got.
Well,
That's what
no,
you
I've seen shit too. Look at me. She's like,
We're all trauma bonding right now.
Are we fucking theater kids? What is this?
Quick, how many indefinite madnesses do you have?
Yeah.
Probably 3. I don't know.
Sue starts waving around the knife again.
Sephel starts screaming.
Eventually, you all calm down.
Jesus Christ.
And you get things sorted. She agrees. She will show you where she found these angels. But she tells you, she's like, it's a weird place. She's not 100% sure how to describe it as...
Are there at least 6?
Yes. Yes, there was... Let me see here. She said there was 8 of them.
Oh.
To despair.
Yeah.
That makes me nervous.
And some of those tin masks, I did find some of those along the way, so I'm sure we could gather those up. Not too big of a deal.
If you don't mind us pressing the matter,
No,
what would you
you're
wish
gonna help.
for?
I would wish to be healed. That's pretty much the majority of it, so I don't have to keep hiding here in the Underdark, or perhaps be in another body.
Fair enough. I find these terms amenable.
I do not.
Is there something we can do to make it better, then?
I believe that your wish would be inappropriately spent. That being said, I do not have a problem with you spending it, but I would more so advise you to think of something else.
I do appreciate the honesty, and I will consider that more. You, Seuss, are you all right with the terms?
I find no trouble here. All is well. All as it should be.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Oh, Seuss wasn't around the last time we got wishes.
That's right.
I was about to say, he spent a wish to get more Riz, but no, that was Starcaller.
Yeah, it was Starcaller.
Wait, you've had wishes?
Yeah.
You didn't bring that up before?
We would have told you this story. We've been traveling.
Wait. What did you ask for? You were still a squid when I met you.
I was tethered to a demon lord at the time.
Oh, yeah.
I wished for that not to be the case.
As soon as you say that, Seuss just starts chuckling and stares off at the wall and just like is completely in another world. Like,
he needs to sleep. Yes, I was tethered to a demon lord for a very short while. the whole reason... Actually, if we go back that far, the reason I am no longer an illithid and am now this is because of that wish. Because I took control of my... I'm dumping. I'm sorry. We should rest.
Yeah, we can do it. We can do it another time. That's okay.
There is no rest. They are watching. Always watching.
Let's get you to bed, Seuss.
Come along, grandfather.
Yeah, right.
Just like walking by.
Seeing him down.
Okay.
Forcefully shutting his eyes.
Does he have the knife out, or did he put that away?
Maybe the knife's away. The knife's
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So you guys end up taking a long rest. Please go ahead
God,
and
yes.
hit all those much needed abilities and buttons to make sure you're good. Noban is feeling incredibly better. And you all pack up for the next day. And you begin moving on through the tunnels with Netsu as your guide. And over the course of the next 2 days, you all eventually reach a new cavern. The passage you follow climbs upward as it corkscrews through stone, and finally, emerging through the floor of a large cavern, the ceiling arches 60 feet overhead, bristling with stalactites that drip water onto stalagmites, rising from the uneven and broken floor, and here and there, between the stalagmites, and you can see Netsu's just leading you through this, several statues of winged humanoids are set in poses of suffering and anguish. Some cover their faces, while others claw at them, and others reach toward the ceiling, their faces twisted into expressions of longing. And we'll see you guys next time.
Hey everyone, welcome to the end of the episode. 2 quick announcements for you. You've already heard us say it 100 times. We have a Discord. What are you waiting for? Get in here. We have so many amazing like-minded DMs in there. A lot of players as well, people new to D&D. Some people have been in there a long time, and everyone's just having a nice time sharing tips, tricks, talking about one-shots, talking about Curse of Strahd, talking about Out of the Abyss, all the things. So definitely think about joining us. You can find the link to join our Discord at linktree.com/themadnesstable. You can also find our other social media links there, including our TikTok. And boy howdy, Andrew Walker has been killing it on TikTok, posting the most random mad memes you had ever seen. So definitely consider following us there as well. Lastly, if you've made it this far, consider leaving us a 5-star review in whatever podcatcher you're currently listening. 5-star reviews are instrumental in pushing us up the charts and getting us in new listeners, which is really what we're looking for to get the name out there. So consider doing that for us. We would be forever in your debt. But that's all for now. And we will see you in the next episode when...